Good morning, welcome to the vlog. I kind of left the vlogging camera at home, so we are dealing with the Nexus 5X right now. We're getting out of church, we're heading out for some food. What are we gonna eat?
Cookout.
Yeah, there's a place called the Cookout here. Nice and dangerous food.
One of Jordan's favorite places to eat.
Yeah, and actually they have what's called cheer wine. Cheer wine is a cherry flavored soda that they only serve at places in the South, but they've brought it to this place that's not entirely in the South, and it is delicious. Danger. Delicious. Okay. Boom. It's too much food. And you can order, you get a main dish and then sides, but the sides are sort of main dishes themselves. And you're just gonna eat some chicken nuggets. So after lunch, we made a quick stop by Walmart. Christina needed to go in and pick up some things. So Duncan and I went in and did the man thing, ran back to what we wanted to look at, ran back out, all done. Now we wait. Empty seat. And weird transition because of the Nexus 5X. Dark. Not so dark. And we've made it home and I'm finally back on the proper vlogging camera and I'm wearing super comfy sweatpants and I love it.
Now me and Daddy are gonna play Rocket League. Hello, you can see that Daddy is working. I don't know why, at all. Just working and working and working. Getting ready to play Rocket League on there. This is how you spell Rocket League. Bye.
So we're messing with the mutator settings here in Rocket League. Go ahead and start the match, 3v3. And in this case, we changed one thing. We changed the ball to be a cube. So there's our ball. I'm curious to see how this works.
Oh, that's just weird.
It's a cube. It's definitely a cube. We changed a couple of things in the mutator settings. Go ahead and join the game, Duncan. See, we have a circle again, but it's teeny tiny. And the boost goes really, really fast and recharges. So I've got 100% boost on my side.
Hello, we're done with Rocket League. And pretty much, we lost a lot there. I'm not gonna be able to hold the camera rightly. It's hard, very, very hard. You never want one of these cameras. Bye. Okay, you actually do want one of these cameras because they're good.
All right, so we've played for a little while. Now it's time to get a little bit of work done. Christina has gone off to the store and Duncan is gonna try to help me out. We got a couple of things we need to get done, right? Right. So first we're gonna move the laundry over. Normally we do a lot of our laundry on the weekends. Christina is, like I said, at the store. So we've already started the washing and we're gonna move it over to the dryer. Think you can help me with that?
So where are you supposed to put this?
We'll just leave that there. We'll get that for when it's done. So we're just gonna move everything over and I'll help. Laundry in progress. Step 1, complete. Step 2, we work on the closet. Now, as I think we showed you back when we went to IKEA a few weeks back, we bought this closet shoe organizer system because shoes. I've got a few pairs, she's got all of the pairs. So we're gonna try to get this mounted today. Now, it's going in here. As you can see, there's a piece of baseboard that goes all the way across. So we have one place to start mounting to, but that means we need more to go all the way up and down, or we need to cut this out. And there's no sense cutting it out. It's already there, it's already in place. So we're gonna go downstairs, and he is way too excited, and we are going to cut some more baseboards, because I have some spare baseboard in the garage. So we're gonna cut it, screw it into place, and maybe have, I don't know, 3 other ones. So we'll have one at the top, one down near the bottom, one at the very bottom, and then we'll put all the racks in, and we'll have a shoe organizer. And he'll have no shoes in here, not his closet. All right, so this is our big old piece of baseboard. I've already put some lines on here at 30-inch marks, so we'll have at least 2 to start off with. And now we need the chop saw. You got the chop saw?
No.
Nope, I'll get it. All right, we all ready to go?
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the power cord, we're gonna plug it in.
Can't do it.
You are not gonna be involved in this part because this is a saw. This is actually a saw my dad gave to me several years ago.
That a nice view out there. It was good. Guys, getting ready to cut this long thing. It's long with that.
So here's what we'll do.
It's very, very,
Actually,
very
if you could film,
sharp.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
go over there.
I'm going up here.
Actually, here, let me set up the angle for you so you don't have to do anything. Right here. Oh, you're already recording. Great. So just stand there and hold it. So I've gone ahead and measured everything out. I'm gonna open the saw up gingerly. There we go. We slide it up in here like it is. Doesn't have to be perfect in this case. We're just making a backer board. So we'll line it all up. There we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. One board.
One board down.
Pull it on in.
Sounds loud.
It is loud.
It is very, very dangerous.
You just have to be careful. It's not super dangerous. All right, so we've got, at this point, we've got 3 of these boards. Hopefully they're sturdy enough and hopefully they're roughly the right length. So we should be, actually this should be almost enough boards to get us started. We may need up to 7, but 4 I think would be a good place to start. Because we already have one on the wall.
I probably can help
You probably can.
to get 7.
But for right now, we'll take this back inside, we'll put everything back in, just in case, and get to work.
I'm still recording.
You can stop recording now.
Okay.
Welcome back. And we have success. Not half bad. Not half bad. Woo! Food time! Duncan, did you wash your hands after all the not doing anything we did earlier? You didn't wash your hands? But there could have been dust from not doing anything.
Yeah.
We totally didn't do anything while you were gone. Nothing at all. No.
You guys are just all upstairs by
No,
yourself.
no, we weren't. We were playing video games. That's what it was. Video games the whole time. We didn't do anything else.
And stuff.
Then we took a nap. Nap in the video games. Potato soup. Potato soup. Potato soup.
Potato soup.
Not homemade, but potato soup nonetheless.
No, not this time.
Okay, so it's gonna be time to burn the house down. Cause 1, 2, 3. They won't even focus on them. They're just so big. Holy crap. It's dark in here. It's dark everywhere. We're gonna go look at nothing. All of the nothing.
Down right in here.
There's nothing in here. Nothing at all. Nothing.
Ooh. That looks
See?
really good.
That's nothing.
Thank you.
Both did it.
Did you help, Duncan?
Yeah.
It's shake and bake, and he helped.
I like it. Thank you. Now I can put all the shoes that are in the floor up there.
Hello.
Thank you. Mwah. Thank you.
Yep, so you can just take everything that's down here. Except probably my stuff, because that's what always happens.
Baskets.
There's actually floor in here. What? And my shoes are woefully left alone.
Two.
Although I was going to say, yeah, there's 2 left. If
You wanna
your
put-
stuff won't fit on there, I could actually put some of mine up
My
there.
boots won't fit. I mean, technically, I have stuff down there, but those are fine down there, and
Yeah.
I can't reach that anyway.
So it's probably for the best that I use those. I'm actually going to have a shelf. What? 2? And they're only just really, really, really high up there. That is why we have a stool. A stool.
Stays in the closet.
Yep. And it's up there by the comics. That's my comic book collection, by the way. Kind of up there and out of the way.
Our messy closet.
Yeah.
Showing our messy
They don't
closet
just see
to the
that.
world.
Yes. Not so messy anymore. We got to organize it.
Wow, that's
Although your belly's obscuring about half of it. Womp.
the boy is obscuring it.
And hey, even better. Now all of the space is being used. And there's room in the floor for stuff. It just feels less cramped in there now.
Yes, it does.
Woo! Stuff.
My boots are just too tall. I tried to put them in that basket,
Yeah.
but it didn't work. 'Cause
Without like folding them in half and ruining them. But either way. And can you actually pull the things out at the bottom? Do those work? Woo! I did a halfway decent job with all of Duncan's help doing nothing. Yep. So you're going to do a super long shot?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to capture it.
Only got it once. I'm bad.
You didn't make it.
I'm bad at it. I can also do trick shots.
Whoa. See, with the angle I had, people are going to think that that was fake.
Did it?
A half an hour later. Well, Duncan is headed to bed, and Christina is actually still up doing a little bit of work. Tomorrow, there's actually going to be, I don't know, half dozen people or so here. Christina normally goes and plays a dice game called Bunko once a month. Well, all the people from that are coming here. There's a baby shower. 3 of the girls in the group are having babies in the next couple of months. So they're having a big collective, everybody get together and say, woo, we're having babies shower thing. But while we were working on stuff for that and everything, we started talking about pocket watches because she's got a whole collection of pocket watches on the mantle in there. And I said, wait a minute, I got a pocket watch. We can mount it and put it on the mantle. So I went and looked, and I had this sitting in a drawer. There's a little better look at it. Legend of Zelda collectible pocket watch. From what I can tell, this is from 1998. I don't know anything about it. It's sitting in a drawer, officially licensed Nintendo collectible merchandise. Something to do with the Nintendo 64. I think it's an Ocarina of Time thing. But just out of curiosity here, I did a quick search and on eBay. And there are a bunch of Legend of Zelda pocket watches that were apparently made around that time period. Some of them going for as much as about $100 on there. Other ones, like this one in particular, looks like they were asking for $80, but they got an offer for less than that, so presumably something under $80. But I only see one exactly like this one that has sold, and there's one that is being sold. It's got like a week left, so I'm gonna keep an eye on that and see how it does. Might be something worth selling on eBay, might be something worth giving away, I don't know. It's something that has just been sitting in a drawer for like 10 years at this point. Also, a little bit of an update. I've told you a couple of times in the past about how I've written these little scripts to make it easier to do things with regard to the videos that I make. I make a lot of these vlogs, so I figured a script for that might not hurt. So this little one that I put together, basically, it sets the start date as the day of the first vlog. That was August 7th. Sets today as today. It figures out the day number by subtracting start date from today, setting it to integer, and then adding 1 to it, because if today was the first day, it was going to come up with 0. And then it gives me a thing to append to the vlog title, sticks that into a file, creates a file for me, copies over an empty project and everything. So basically when I run this now, it's going to create a folder for me to put all the files in, a project that I can use with my video editor, and a file that I can use to pull the actual vlog date and number from. Not a hugely useful thing, doesn't do quite as much as the one I wrote for XDA does for me, but still gets an awful lot done for me in a little bit of time, and hopefully makes it so that I don't mess up quite so often with the days and with the number of the day. So like Saturday was whatever day it was, 14th I guess, was day number 100. Today is day number 101, and it makes it really nice and easy to be able to keep up with it that way. In other news and in other shirts, yeah, it's getting late here in the evening, so I went ahead and just pulled the top t-shirt, the last one that I'd worn, off the top of the stack, because I'm getting really warm. I just drank a couple hot chocolates, so not a smart idea. But anyway, to continue with the thought, there's some controversy going around surrounding USB Type-C cables. I'm not going to claim to know a whole lot about it, but I know that there's an app. If your device has USB Type-C, you can install this app and then plug your USB Type-C cable into your computer, plug it into your phone, and it will tell you whether or not the cable is good. And sorry for the angle, but I'm testing here. So I have the cable plugged into the computer, I have the app running, the app is called Checker, and we're just gonna plug this in. And it's a green. This is actually the cable that came with the ZUK Z1. Seems to be good. Yep, still green. That's the cable that I use pretty much every day for charging, or every night for charging my phones. The other cable I've got, it's a black cable. I cannot remember where I got it from. I think it may have come with one of the Transmart things. Nope, I was mistaken. It is Asus branded, which means that it came with the Asus Zen Pad, which I still need to do a review of. But this cable does work properly, it does have the right stuff. However, unfortunately, OnePlus apparently went cheap on their cables, so if this OnePlus 2 actually has a cable, the cable is not properly created. And I've never actually even used this cable that came with the OnePlus 2, but I figured now is as good a time as any, right? It's got the little thing on the end, the little condom on the end of it. And this is not really worth doing because this has already been proven one way or the other, but we've got it plugged in, and we've got that bright red X. So do keep that in mind. If you are using a device with USB Type-C, you may want to stay away from these OnePlus USB Type-C cables because they are not made to the proper standard. And I tested it again, turned it over the other way. Both ends of the cable are reversible, which is really cool, but yeah, it's not made right. And you know what, guys? There's probably not going to be a whole lot going on the rest of the evening. I've actually got the vlog all edited up to this point right this second. Christina and Duncan have headed to bed, and really, the rest of the evening is probably going to be spent rendering and uploading this video, in addition to doing some stuff for my day job. I have to go into the office in the morning, and there's a few things I'd like to get done before I go in there, just UI tweaks and things like that, and some testing to go along with all of that. So that's probably what I will spend the grand majority of the rest of the evening doing, and also probably vegging out, watching some YouTube videos. If there's anything really cool that I stumble upon, I'll make sure to put it in the vlog for tomorrow, because it's like 11 something right now. By the time I stumble onto something, it'll probably be after midnight, so I'm still going back and forth as to whether or not midnight should be the cutover point, but with the baby coming, I think that's probably the best option. It means that I can actually get the vlog edited, rendered, uploaded at a reasonable hour and get to bed. And if there's anything that just happens to happen after midnight, be it 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever, it can go in the next day's vlog. Feels a bit odd to continue the day in the middle of the night, but that just seems to be a good fit for me. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Not sure how tomorrow's gonna go, but I suppose we'll see. And I hope that you'll see along with me. We'll see you again tomorrow.